Hi, my name is Shravan Kaushal and I am a TPM for Amazon's worldwide operations team. And today we're going to talk about how, as a TPM in a TPM interview loop, you have to talk about incidents where there was a delay in delivery and what you did to manage that as a technical program manager. So let's break it down into four things. The first one being transparency and communication. I think honesty is a big part of program management, and this goes both ways in terms of your roll up communication to your leadership and to your roll down communication to the team in your program. And there is no need to shy away from discussing the difficulties that you faced when you tried to resolve the delay in a delivery of a program, even if the reasons for those delays lie under your ownership in the narrative that you are presenting forth to the interviewer. I think what this does is it clearly states the status quo for which you are relaying the incident to the interviewer, and also makes it straightforward to anchor all the actions that you took in order to get that project back on track, given that you've already stated these information. And you should also state how different stakeholders, clients, customers, your team, what were the platforms of communication where progress reports were shared, progress updates were conducted, and how you use these platforms to kind of communicate the delay before it actually became a blocker. So transparency and communication. The second topic would be clearly stating success criteria and the risk assessment that was done for the project from the get-go. Showing ability to operate objectively and strategically, I think, is one of the founding principles for any good TPM. And that's strictly applies to the success criteria that was set for the project and evaluating delivery, and in this case delay of delivery, to the success criteria that was put in place, the KPIs, the due dates, the requirements, and also clearly stating what were the risks that were assessed from the get-go of the projects, and if the delay kind of plays into the risk that was identified when the project was being scoped and planned. What this does is it kind of clearly demarcates what were organic risks that came about the project and how you were still able to manage them, or in some other case, what were some novel risks or some novel situations that you faced in the project and were still able to get that back to a place where, even though if the delivery was delayed, it was still considered a success as a program. The third thing would be what we call at Amazon path to green. Planning, executing, and unblocking projects for delivering results is the core expectation of a TPM. And you need to talk about how you strategically created and executed a critical path to green, which is basically the project is in flight and maybe not delivering on the original due date, but is again in flight and on track again. You have to clearly state what was the strategy that you put in place and how you executed that strategy to get that project back to status green. I think stating that critical path showcases that, again, you're objective, that you are strategic, but also that you have good ownership to kind of understand the risks of the project and why it was delayed, and execute given the updated status quo and still deliver to the expectations of the program. The last topic would be retrospectives. I think traditionally in sprint planning, there is something called backlog grooming that teams kind of do to always improve the on-time delivery of projects and the overall process of project execution. But to showcase the ability as a TPM to always perform retrospectives on different projects at the end or at the midpoint of such projects, I think that goes a long way. And for whatever organization that you're interviewing for, it would make them feel confident about hiring you, because they know that there is no way to avoid certain programs where there will be a delay in delivery, but they can always rely on your ability to perform retrospectives such that the overall efficiency of the program and the program execution will always improve under a person like you. So as conclusion, is to reiterate through all of them, there is transparency and communication both to your leadership and to your team, clearly stating success criteria and the risk assessment of the program you're talking about, the critical path to green and how you formulated it and executed it, and the ability to perform retrospectives. Thank you.
Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please subscribe. Our website is prepfully.com. We've got lots of interview questions there. You can also schedule a mock interview with one of our experts. You can find the link in the description below. And we hope you totally rock your interview.